You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about the Denver Broncos and Jarrett Stidham and Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson. We knew this was going to happen. Like, we knew there would be reaction after Jarrett Stidham got his first start with the Denver Broncos. And I can tell you this from what I saw of the game on Red Zone and what I was able to find far as highlights and a little all-22 and that sort of thing. Sean Payton's going to love the guy. And that tells you he's probably loved him all season. He loved him before the season started. I came on this channel and I said, Russell Wilson will be benched for Jarrett Stidham. You can go back to videos during the summer. I said, that's where we're headed. That's what's going to happen here. All right, because Jarrett Stidham will run Sean Payton's offense the way he wants it run. All right, and he's not going to have to reduce the playbook. And yes, that was a thing that was going on in Denver. Okay, Chris Sims said Sean Payton had reduced that playbook for Russell Wilson. That he was not able to run that timing and rhythm offense. Okay, so you combine that with $37 million in an injury guarantee, and this was destined for a benching and then a separation. That's just where we were going. Now, Sean Payton's been called everything under the sun, and oh my goodness, Sean Payton came up to the podium and gave his remarks about Jarrett Stidham and the game he had the other day. They won, by the way. I got Jarrett Stidham's comments, but we're going to do Sean Payton's comments. Now, you know what's weird? Where the hell did all these Russell Wilson fans come from? Where have you been? Because Russell Wilson is cringe videos have been some of the most popular videos in the history of social media. Mr. Unlimited. I mean, think about that now. Justin Tucker, the Baltimore Ravens, they cooked Russell Wilson last year in a video that went viral. And it's Russell Wilson's ego. And Sean Payton, I knew he wasn't going to have this. He never was. So let's check this out. This is from Andrew Mason, who covers the Broncos. And Sean Payton's post-game on Jarrett Stidham. And we're going to go through the reaction because people are livid that Sean Payton likes him some Jarrett Stidham. But he hated Russell Wilson. Oh, the outrage, the utter and complete destruction of social media, the outrage. People's heads are blowing off over Russell Wilson. And I'm like, man, could you not pick somebody better, a better NFL quarterback to die on a hill for than Russell damn Wilson? It's crazy to me. I'm floored by it, but okay. Let's listen.
First half. Thought he was good. I thought he was collected, calm. I thought he played with real good poise. You felt experience relative to a guy who hadn't had as many, minutes maybe as some others, but you certainly didn't feel that during the course of the game. I thought he was efficient in and out of the huddle. I thought he made some good throws for us overall until I see the tape, but I thought it went pretty good.
Okay, so, and look, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to come on here and act like there's not hidden shade towards Russell in this. I thought he was good. I thought, man, he was collected and calm. What did I say the other day? That one of Sean Payton's problems with Russell is he's too all over the place. He's too chaotic. Look, Sean Payton wants somebody that's going to drop back and go boom, 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 out. Boom, boom, out. Boom, out. He wants somebody that can run his offense and hit people on those drags and those curls and be quick and process fast, fast, fast. I thought he had real good poise. All right? Now, one of the things that's come off in tape on Russell Wilson is, for somebody that's won a Super Bowl and started so many games, his poise is not great. He takes off running instead of running the offense when he doesn't have to. And yeah, that's going to stick in the craw of Sean Payton. It always was. I thought he was efficient in and out of the huddle. I thought he made some good throws overall. There's some definite gems in these comments that, yeah, they're shots at Russell Wilson. There's no doubt about it. Because Russell Wilson fits Sean Payton's quarterback profile. All you got to do is look at Drew Brees. I mean, it's not hard. It's not. But this set people off. Because now people are wanting to die on a hill for Russell Wilson. Okay, fine. Sean Payton has never spoken this positively about Russell Wilson since day one of getting to Denver. I think it was amazing what Wilson was able to accomplish with a head coach like this. I'm going to tell you this. If somebody said, hey, do you want Sean Payton or do you want Russell Wilson? I'm going to say I want Sean Payton. And it's not that close, folks. 16 points against a head coachless team. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's a Wisconsin Badger right there. So, agreed. Relaxed in the pocket. Jarrett Stidham in his what? Let's just look. In his third game, came across as more poised and more calm and more collected than Wilson did. Again, in the context of Sean Payton's offense. Hey, Payton, you scored 16 points. McDaniels got 343 out of Stidham against the Niners. The problem is the head coach. I don't get it. Okay. That's crazy. He's choking already. He knows Stidham played against a high school junior varsity team. He knows nothing else changed about the defense. Walmart just might be looking for a new head coach. He didn't stutter. He wasn't confused. He told you exactly what he liked about what Jarrett Stidham did. Boy, people are big mad over this Russell Wilson thing. Just big mad. Just imagine if Stidham had 29 touchdowns for the season with Russ's contract and performance. Payton would probably adopt him as a son. People who they like, people like who they like, people like the style that they like, regardless of the results. I do think part of that is true. People like the style that they like. What works? What's the style of quarterback for his system that he runs? That's everything, folks. It's everything. Now, this guy said something that's absolutely wrong, too. Just imagine if Stidham had 29 touchdowns for the season with Russ's contract. Meh, that's where you went wrong. Sean Payton doesn't want anybody making $37 million outside of, Tom Brady or somebody, Patrick Mahomes, somebody who's the elite of the elite. Is somebody that Sean Payton's going to regard to pay $37 million or $35 million or $30 million. But if Jarrett Stidham threw 29 touchdowns on that 2-year, $10 million contract he's got, oh yeah, Sean Payton's going to do a moonwalk everywhere. Everywhere. Wow, he complimented a mediocre performance that he orchestrated stunning. What else could he do? This team is doomed because of George Payton. In part, you might not be wrong. The Broncos 2024 starting QB is not on this team. That's possible. That's possible. So he was watching a different game, ? Lies all week. This is embarrassing. Of course he would say that. If he said anything bad, then he'd be, quote, admitting it was a bad decision and he was wrong, which he never will admit to. So the people that are taking shots at Sean Payton right now, you honestly believe Russell Wilson's worth $35 to $40 million. A guy that is incapable of running Sean Payton's offense the way he wants it run, you think that's worth it. This guy, This guy is actually right here. Payton is right. We saw repetitive inside throws and drag patterns that looked new but was not. He's right. Because Russell Wilson was not making his inside throws and not hitting a lot of these drag routes. And they were in the offense, but he wasn't throwing the ball to hit them. Russ doesn't partake in those reads. Correct. He was on schedule, just off target. Because he operates from the pocket, it engages everyone. The ceiling is higher if, big if, Stidham is right. I agree. Yeah, Sean Payton, I see no problem here. That guy's obviously supposed to be blind. I think that's Steve Buscemi. Wow, so relaxed. He threw most of his passes, or threw behind them. If it wasn't for yards after the catch, he wouldn't have had a touchdown. This team took a big step backwards. Approximately 45 to 60 quarterbacks could have won that game. Whatever legacy this coach had is now diminished. Thing is, he don't care, or he wouldn't have put himself in this situation. It goes to show that Sean Payton never liked Russell Wilson. Russ had some good moments too, but never praised by Sean Payton. I mean, it's, it really bothers me how obvious it is that Sean Payton doesn't like Russ. Makes me really curious about how other players view him in the locker room. Well, how about the fact that he got destroyed the other day, Russell Wilson? I think it was last week before last. He got destroyed on a sack. His offensive lineman just turned around for the next play. They didn't bother to help him out. That's happened multiple times, by the way. Payton, please get the quarterback draft pick right. The man didn't watch the game. Yeah, that makes sense. Good comment. Not. Shake my head. I mean, people are legit mad about this. They are legit. Fire the coach. You got to be kidding me. You've got Sean Payton. Sure. ... This person actually agreed. All that stuttering, quick line. I didn't hear the man stutter. I didn't. Lies, question mark. He hates Wilson, laugh out loud. Yeah, he probably does. Yeah, it's just, people are really big. They're really mad about this. They really are. People are irate about the Russell Wilson, Sean Payton thing. And I don't get it. If you had Russell Wilson on a $25 million contract, maybe, 22, something like that, something that was a little more, look, everybody wants to throw out Baker and Russell. Well, number one, I brought this up. Look, Baker's made clutch throws. Russell hasn't, okay? Russell's turned the ball over at the wrong times. Baker, for the most part, hasn't. He's got a couple of bad ones, but the point is you got one guy that's going to make like $6 million and another guy making $35 million. That is everything to a football team and a coach in a lot of ways. That changes the evaluation completely of the situation and what's going on and the way you can build your team. I said the other day, wouldn't shock me if Sean Payton goes out. He loved Baker Mayfield coming out of the draft. He probably still loves him. He also loves the fact that Baker's going to want 18 to 22 to 23 million probably as a contract. Bargain. But he can't get out there. He can't call play. He can't count on Russell Wilson going through the progressions in Sean Payton's route tree and making a precise read. I can tell you from watching film, there were times Russell took off the run and he had guys wide ass open to throw to. Didn't throw to him. Didn't even see him. Didn't bother to see him. Just took off running. Didn't run the offense. As the offense is constituted to run. These offensive gurus, and Payton's one of them. Payton's just like an Andy Reid or a Kyle Shanahan or one of these guys. They want their offense ran the way that they have it built. I mean, that's all there is to it. So I do believe you have to adapt to a certain extent, but you can't run the same 10 plays a game. And for somebody like Sean Payton that comes in with 60 plays a game, you think that doesn't frustrate him? Of course it does. And he's having to pay him $35 million. It's like a double dinger for Sean Payton. Man, a lot of people shilling for Russell Wilson. I did not see that. I didn't have that on my NFL 2023/24 bingo card. Wow. Tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. All the man did was praise Jarrett Stidham's performance and said that the man run his offense the way he wanted it run. And holy shit, the floodgates opened. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.